Hello gamers and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're coming off a floor 3 loss with a defect. So as of right now, the Ironclad and the Silent are ahead in Ascension levels. They both have passed Ascension 2. But the defect and the Watcher are a little bit behind. I've lost a few defect runs now. So my heart is kind of telling me to go just try Watcher to see if I can push it. And I want to try to see if I can get my hands on a nice defensive Mark build. Now, I did notice, because I don't watch a lot of different YouTube content. I do consume a lot, just I listen to it a lot. And I do have probably 2 YouTube content creators that I will click just about anything they post, depending on what's happening. In crunch time at the end of the NBA season, it's Locked On Fantasy Basketball with host Josh Lloyd. I mean, for sure. Because I'm in a fantasy league for money, and he does give pretty good insights. So here we're going to take double damage. I probably should have definitely struck first. If I struck first, then I could have gotten the double damage. I have to manage my forms. We're playing Watcher. We have to focus up in order to beat the Ascension modes. But I watched Locked On Fantasy Basketball. That's what I mainly listen to. Pressure points. Okay, Mark. But last time we took too much Mark and not enough defense. We need... Taking 19 damage just sounds so... bad. But it's... Oh, we're going to pray remove a card from our deck. A basic strike. Thank you. Yes. Okay. That's a pretty good start. Now, what do we need? We need 2 strikes on this laddie, and then we focus everything down on big lad. We don't need to enter calm. You have no reason to enter calm, because I don't think I'm going to be using eruption that much. But you know what? Why don't we just use it now? It's the early game. It's simple enough to just not worry about applying mark as much as we will in the later stages. Let's just cleanse these guys. We're looking for a block card. So deal 20 damage when retained, lower its cost by 1 this combat. If you are in calm, draw 3 cards, otherwise enter calm. For 1 energy, inner peace. I think I've gotten that before. It does give you draw if you are in calm. Calm costs 2 energy right now, and it gives you 8 block. If I'm in calm, I can draw 3, which could be a mark generator. Mark generator. Evaluate is my third option. Gain 6 blocks, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. Okay, these are both kind of good. I'm gonna go for the more defensive option. All right, we hit up a market. We're gonna get, unless we see something crazy. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other colors. I can't afford it, so we're not gonna be seeing that. Although it does sound pretty funny. Apply 2 weak at the start of your turn. Play the top card of your draw pile. These are all pretty nice options. The only card that we could get is blind. Apply 2 weak, which for 0 cost is a nice weak generator. I've got no way to apply weakness. You know what? If it comes around every once in a while, I think it's pretty worthwhile to have a 0 cost apply 2 weak card. We could then smith apply 2 weak to all enemies. There. That is an amazing card. Doesn't do damage, but in a lot of cases that's better. Okay, so here it's 2 defense and a pressure point. Miracle strike. Okay, now we can apply 2 weak to all enemies for free. Now inside of our deck now. So even though we do get kind of the weakness is kind of wasted here. At least I'll have it for this turn. And he still is not attacking. At which point I say, I own you, kiddo. If you weren't going to attack, you should have let me know. At the start of your turn, scry 3. Retain. You can enter calm and exhaust. I'm not dependent on calm right now. Calm doesn't give me anything. Except for energy when I exit the stance. You deal 5 damage to all enemies, consecrate. I'm not going to scry. Maybe I should scry. This can help us counter bad, like things like dazed. Yeah, we'll scry 3. That might slow down the pace of combat a little bit, but it's going to give us a really nice power. We apply 2 weak to all enemies. Evaluate, we're going to shuffle an insight into our draw pile. So insight's going to help us for 0 energy draw 2 cards. Yeah, whenever we want it. So it's a +1 to your deck size because it takes up 1 slot. I think we can play a little bit for our max HP here. So insight, so it takes up 1 slot, right? So now you're down to 4 cards if you play it, but then it draws 2 more if you want. It's pretty sick. If you're going to do Foresight, I'm not going to go into my aggressive stance. I'm going to go into my defensive stance. And I think this is going to be a kind of a pattern that we see. Is that I'm not really willing to take damage. I want to stay alive. I'm going to scry. I'm going to get rid of a basic defend and let pressure points come through. There you go. Slow down, Michael. Slow down. 8 damage coming in. 11 damage being blocked. Things I'm trying to hold myself to a high Slay the Spire standard. You know, prove that I'm worthy. And so when I'm on Ascension 2 and just losing with, you know, with the Watcher, with the Defect, you know, I'm ready for a win. Apply more weakness. I could get my mark. That would be great. I'm unwilling to take damage. I will do basic strikes when they come, but what we're really trying to do is apply mark. Maybe if I kept those strikes, we end it this turn, but I don't know. Apply mark. Draw 2. Maybe I'll draw a couple strikes. A Wrath will get it done. And whatever that card is called, Eruption. Okay. I think scrying more cards is good. But I don't think I need a second one. I already have one of those in my deck. If I obtain a curse, I will gain max HP. This is a rest type situation. And I only have 94 gold. I don't think I used the card removal service the first time, so it's just still cost 75. Gain 7, block scry 3. I could have a scry generator this game. Let's do a card removal service for a basic strike. We have draw. What we don't have is energy. Yeah, we have draw. We can do this. Let's enter calm. Pressure points someone. The first mark in each character is going to get blocked. I'm going to take 1 damage here. Ding. Now we are dazed. We play Foresight. At the start of your turn, scry. Let's apply weakness to all enemies. That's going to remove the artifact from each of them that blocks their debuffs. And I'm going to put up blocks. I honestly think I'm built for a brawl. I have scry. If it's not a dazed, I keep it. Shuffle an insight into my draw pile. Yep. Who do I choose? I'm going to choose this guy up front. I don't like the way he's looking at me. So I'm not going to get hit by any damage, but I'm going to take 4 dazed into my draw pile. So, but I can scry. If it's a dazed, scry it. Okay, apply the weakness to all enemies. Put up a calm. And strike. Do I need more defense? Yes. And I want to use my miracle card early on here, because these enemies are much harder to beat when there's 3 of them. There's more damage coming in, more dazed coming in. Once you can start getting rid of some of them, at least one, then it becomes a lot easier. So our next apply pressure points card will kill the front lad. Get rid of a basic defend here. No, it's not a dazed. I keep it. Apply the weakness. Go into calm. Play defend. It's gonna be tough. Those days go into our discard pile though. Not our draw pile. We draw all dazed. Okay. We start working on a second lad. We deal 20 damage? No, I don't think so, because we can take a little bit. Don't need to throw any potions. Don't worry about potions at the current moment. I'm gonna slow down my pace of play. We're going to scry 3 dazed. I would like to say, in this current moment, get owned. We're getting rid of dazed at an alarmingly fast rate, but we're also getting applied dazed at an alarmingly fast rate. At some point, we will draw pressure points and kill the front lad, but for now, we do not. So we're still working on the second guy. Because 1 more pressure points takes him out, so we're going to be mathematical about it. Hey, there's pressure points and some calm. We'll take that. But, I mean, I'm already in calm, but at least it's more block than a basic defend. Being able to scry dazed is making this fight more bearable. Like, honestly, this fight can get really obnoxious. 20 damage is almost enough. We're gonna take 9 here. This fight is almost unbearable. With some, like, if I'm playing like a silent deck that's going for poison, but very slowly, and you're just trying to defend. See. I do want to shuffle an insight. Let's do Eruption for 9. That'll put you at 12 HP. Strike does double damage. That'll get the kill. That's smart Watcher play. Just because you don't use Wrath all the time doesn't mean you can't use it when the time is right. Apply weak to you. Draw. We've torched ourselves. We thought that we could enter Wrath form and not get completely punished, and we don't really, honestly, get completely punished. Okay. Apply the weakness. No, let's just... Yeah, let's apply the weakness. Let's be smart here. There's no reason not to. It's 0 energy right now. The bad part about it is that you draw it more often. But I think it's a good defense generator. The basic strike gets the job done. Let's not overthink it with trying to get into calm and all that just shenanigans. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. That's really not bad. Where's my card reward? Where's my 3rd card? Where's my extra card? Next attack you play costs 0. I can retain a Perseverance and gain block. Does that really help me? I don't know if Perseverance is a good card. Okay, so apply the weakness to all enemies. Put up some block, and strike 1. Which one's looking at me funny? Go for the front lad. Could just torch him, but I'm taking no damage. I want to save my potions for moments where I actually need them, because this is Ascension 2, which for most people is like, oh wow, you're struggling here. You must be not so great at Spire. But I think I'm having a relatively fast climb. Saying. Sometimes it's about quantity of games rather than quality. You just got to get lucky enough times. Right? That's how I think about it. If I play enough games, I will get lucky enough times. Like, oh my gosh, I got ice cream this game. Oh wow, it's GG. You know, you get energy with like, you get ice cream with an energy generator with like a whirlwind on the ironclad. You go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The fight would be instantly over, and it'd be over in 33 minutes. Here we are playing the Watcher, playing an Apply Mark deck. I have too many cards. The deck is a little bit too big. I'm gonna get rid. This deck right here guarantees a kill in the front, lad. Let's take it. Play the free cards. There's my pressure points. I need to get more Mark. I think Mark is a good offensive tool. It's a little bit slow. If I can apply weakness to all enemies, I think I can live. The enemy that got me was the snake. Last time I did this build, the snake boss, she bit me. Didn't feel good. 9. It's a nice combo. It's 9 plus 12. It's 21 damage. 21 damage is the execute damage for Eruption plus Strike. 21. It's not bad. Energy loss. Energy loss. Strength and dexterity. Turn 1. No. Can't do the energy loss. Maybe I can do the energy loss. If I can ever get an energy generator, fasting goes crazy. I'm not using attacks. We gotta skip that, which is feels really bad going up close to a boss now. Oh, pressure points off the rip. Would you imagine? Put up a defend. I don't want to scry. 21 is the mark. He's going to do damage this turn. Let's be smart about this. See if we can't get him on the backside. Pressure points. He's down to 8. Apply weakness, why not? He's gonna run next turn though. And he's gone, and I draw no attacks. No. I need that gold. Nothing personal, kid. I would love to get a pressure points card. Gain 6 block. If the last card played this combat was a skill, draw 2 cards. That sounds great. It's a very simple draw. I can get more marks. Right now my marks are not that strong. But this is a really good boss for me to fight because they don't counter skills and they have thorns. So this turn... we're gonna play our Miracle already, play Sanctity, and try to get a mark! Okay. We didn't get our mark. Didn't get our scry. We get our pressure points now. There's 1 mark. You're officially marked, brother. I think I have to play a weakness. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. This would play all my energy. Why don't I drink my miracles? Drink my miracles! And then... I don't know why that turns into a tune, but I'm thinking about being a little bit more musical. Let me Captain Dexterity. Captain Miracle. We take 6 and we go for the scry. Hello, Liliana. She's got her paws down and her butt up, big stretch. How are you? You having a good morning? I know she has. We were watching, observing birds on the neighboring rooftops, weren't we, Lo? You and I were. We both stand sentry. what we do. So we are in calm now. Why don't we just go for an attack? And we can get back into calm for next turn. Does it really matter? Why not just... Because we're going to start taking double damage. Yeah, let's get back into calm. You don't want to take double damage at a base level. This is enough block. Let's get rid of a defend. Lily's feeling it. She is wanting to run around. Okay, so now the mark is going to start dealing more damage. It multiplies. As long as we put up enough defense, we're chilling. The bosses that are going to kill us, that are going to absolutely rinse us, are the ones that counter skills. Anyone who counters skills is going to give us the work. They can gain 6 block. They can gain 8 block. We're trying to get a pressure points. There we go. We get the draw, so we can apply more pressure points and more weakness if we would wish. This is kind of like the dream of get a bunch of draw and have low cost cards. Low cost cards and a whole bunch of draw. And put up enough block to not take damage, and then try to hit them with marks. I think it just makes a whole lot of sense. Play the weakness, play the sanctity. More block. More block. Because now our next mark is going to do 48 damage. Let's see. Vigilance. I'll take. And we apply weakness. So we I feel like in the long term, you're actually quite strong. We take 4 damage here, but what is 4 damage in a boss fight, realistically? Okay, draw 2 cards. Maybe we'll get apply pressure points, and we do. Boom! 56 damage on that bad boy. We really do, kind of turn up the pressure. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. No. I don't think any of these cards really serve our purposes. We're gonna have to say no to all these. Maybe we'll get ice cream. No. Okay. Philosopher's Stone. All enemies gain strength. It sounds really bad for me. Double the effectiveness of potions, or you no longer discard. Does discarding helps me get rid of eruption and stuff like that? Weakness is good against enemies with lots of strength, and I gain energy. So if I give them strength, they now hit bigger, higher damage numbers, right? That's bad. That's the badness of it. But I have a weakness to all enemies that comes around pretty often. So if they're hitting 34 instead of, let's say, 20, because I give them strength or whatever, my weakness will negate more of that than they would if they didn't have the strength, which is okay. I have a decent counter to it, decent defensively from the weakness. So he gains strength, is no bueno. And I don't draw the weakness, so all is not. But we have enough defense to get the job done. Now, enemies that scale are a problem. We have to press pressure points. We get the draw, plus press foresight, and a rare strike coming out of me. Okay, hopefully all is not going to get shut down. She's going to start messing with it. Lily? I'm gonna sound like my favorite YouTuber that I mentioned earlier. It's not Josh Lloyd, it's Northern Lion. But I don't watch every Northern Lion video. I was gonna talk about this before. I don't watch every Northern Lion video. But if he's playing a game that I enjoy watching him play, then yeah. This guy kind of counters me. Don't necessarily care. Do I? I don't think I do care. So I want to be careful about how many cards I'm playing. Excess energy Might not be the worst of my problems. I need to draw pressure points, if you don't mind. The weakness is a very valuable card here. Strike you for all I've got. Do I need to put up any more block? No. We'll take 2. Get rid of the dazed. Insights stay. There's our pressure points. Okay. Now it's defend. Defend. We're gonna live with the amount of dazed we're getting. It's the nature of the beast. Oh man. You got a big hit incoming. I think I'd rather have a defend over a strike. Vigilance, defend. So like, yeah, that's about what we're gonna be able to do anyways. I could get really lucky with an insane attack. Rush joints. Apply vulnerable. Maybe I should have done conclude there. You scry 2 dazed. Hey, we're avoiding dazed all day. Where's my apply mark? Okay, 21 damage could kill. Just do a strike. A defend. We'll draw 2. Maybe I'll get my card. No. You will give me my card. We'll apply the weakness. I don't draw my card. It's still in here. It's pressure points. I need to get more pressure points. It's one of the things my deck is very much lacking. So the enemy was weak. We tried our best. But we get countered by this guy, and that's why we take a big chunk. It's just it's something we're going to have to deal with. Cut Through Fate is a decent attack. I think it has such high utility. I need to get marks, so I'm actually going to go the way of war here. Apply weakness to all enemies. Buff on insight. I don't think these guys... Do they wound me if they deal unblocked damage or something? Hopefully there's no wounds. Hopefully everything that they do to me is not like in my deck, and they just kind of they take half damage, which is cool. It's cool for them. I'm proud of them for it. 12 coming from each of you. Let's miracle defend here. I was going to go ahead and click record on a TFT video, Teamfight Tactics, but the PBE, the server that has the new update, the big changes, and unfortunately, wow, there's a lot of attack coming in this turn. We might die to this enemy. If they start doing that kind of stuff, we're just absolutely torched. We're not getting enough block. Despite my best efforts, the block still remains. Relatively, I would say, lacking. Which feels like it's not right. But maybe I just have too many cards in my... I mean, no, the deck is pretty small. I should be getting more pressure points than I am. Maybe. Giving every enemy strength, I think, is a little bit of a... Philosopher's Stone might be a little bit of an absolute troll here. We're getting ready to just die. Pressure points on you. We put up block. It is what we do. It's not going to be enough. We die. Okay. We call that a warm-up then. We call that a warm-up. Look, we tried a mark generator. We tried mark generation. Let's maybe talk about Take 21 damage and remove 2 cards. So maybe we talk about removing some defense and letting the offense lead the way. I think after taking so much damage in the early game, the last thing we want to do is take damage. So let's start with an eruption, a strike, a miracle, a strike. We take 24. We take 24 for the sake of saying it. Okay. What do you got for me? Give me something good. If the last card played this combat was a skill, applied 1 vulnerable. Rush joints, I think I figured out how to actually use it. I think I know. Become cursed with doubt for 175 gold. Yes, please. We're gonna try to get our deck off the ground at this place. Oh, this is a great one. I think we purchased this. Boom, for 79. Yeah, because we heal all of our HP. Great. Meditate on sale. I can get back into calm. It's a way back into calm, which is what I feel like yearning for. And let's do Mental Fortress. Whenever I swap stances, I'm gonna gain some block. Absolutely, we'll find some potions. Thank you for the potions. There is something here. Don't know what it is. There is something here. We draw our doubt curse, which reads unplayable. At the end of our turn, gain 1 week. That doesn't feel too nice. Let's go ahead and play. We don't want to play meditate because we want to do that at the end of our turn where we draw eruption, but we don't draw eruption. We hate the world. Enter calm, which will give you vulnerable, and then the vulnerable fades away. It's not worth it. You need to draw it with this, and then we play our mirror. The combo. I mean, I think we're gonna make it anyway. The combo is eruption, miracle, crushing joints, double strike. That's what we want to draw. Let's get rid of thorns. Study would be a great power too, but it takes a little bit to get off the ground. But it gives us draw. I'm a big draw guy. Now, when it comes to powers, I like to check if they get innate. The study becomes cost 1. Mental Fortress is gains 6 block. I'll meditate upgrade. 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Crushing Joints applies 2 vulnerable. It's actually not a bad card. Let's make our powers worth 1 energy so we can actually like get off the ground with our deck here. Mental Fortress me. Let's eruption. Miracle Strike. I can gain 5 max HP whenever. Do that now just in case I get a potion here. Do we want to use powers? I don't think so. Let's play 2 defense, play meditate, and get eruption back. Or I put it in my hand and retain it. Yep. But I get it for this turn. So here we start with a crushing joints. Let's just talk about just to show off our combo game. Now he's vulnerable. He's gonna take 10 from eruption, 13 from a strike, 13 from a strike. And we did get a potion, a very good potion. We would have wanted to keep it. Another way into Wrath is exactly what we're looking for. This Crescendo was the card I needed, and I think my deck is complete. So it's 2 ways in and out of each stance, which is Vigilance, Eruption, Crescendo, and Meditate. And then Mental Fortress for power, for rewarding me for swapping in and out. And Study to draw these cards more often. Like that, this is our draw. Now all we need is energy, and I think we got this. It should be balanced. Let's drink a ritual potion here. If the last card played this combat is a skill. So I think we do Miracle, Crush Joints. We almost get there. I had gained the 2 strength instead. We get there. Drink a block potion. We'll play a study. Whatever. Okay, Eruption gets us there. That was a pretty quick fight. I think we wasted one of our potions, but that's okay. We're going to get some relics the next time we open up our chest, which is very good. Deal 5 damage whenever you attack this enemy, gain 2 block. That sounds like a really good way to like enhance our defense. But we're going to gain 2 relics. Let's do it and go right into an elite fight after. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to my deck. Okay, rest sites are my new best friends. I don't want to get cocky. Let's actually go into a non-elite fight. The Mental Fortress. Put up some block with some calm. And we're going to do Talk to the Hand. Whenever you attack this Jawworm, I would like to gain some block. Okay. So now we can go to Eruption stance. Smack you again. Put up some more block. Put up a Defend. And we can keep the Crescendo in our hand. I still draw 5 beyond it. I start with a Crush Joints. I destroy you. Actually, I'm going for the bigger lad there. The first time in a long time, I think. Choose a card to bring back with me. Let's bring back an Eruption. Eruptions are our main way into Wrath form, so we want to bring that into our next turn for sure. Halt is a nice block card, and I'm going to be able to play it and then switch stances. Okay, resting is our new best friend. I would love to rest and potentially add a card to my deck. Follow-up is a great strike, and I think it is... It basically costs 0 energy. But you can't... It's a little bit worse than you can't cost 0 energy. It's still good. Rest sites are our new best friends, or Merchant. Yeah, we need a little bit of deck fixing. We're going to get relics. Let's go. Strawberry and Nunchaku. Every time I play 10 attacks. Great. I'm going to gain energy. In that case, why don't we take more follow-ups? That's too much offense. I already have so many strikes. Do a card removal service and get rid of... What goes? What goes? Doubt. I'm looking around, and there's a curse right in front of me. Okay. I could buy a follow-up. Let's do it. Every time I play 10 strikes, I'm going to gain energy. So why wouldn't I just do that? Okay. This turn, let's do this. Talk to the hand. Get smacked. Do I still get block for attacking you? I do not. I'm going to enter calm at the start of my turn. Let's get a Crush Joints back. Okay, Crescendo is a skill that'll make me take double damage. But I have counterplay. Do take a decent chunk. But we get up with halt, we do get up an okay amount of block. Okay, we're in Wrath form. Let's go for a pretty, like, aggressive turn here. Follow up, strike. That's the dream. That's our offense. That's when we draw the cards we want offensively. We're already in Wrath form. We don't need to play Eruption. Follow up. 3 strikes ought to get the job done. That's what energy generation can do for you. Bronze Scale. Start each combat with 3 thorns. It could be good. Deal 3 damage 3 times, enter Wrath. That's another way into Wrath. But I think Halt is the card I want most. To rest at the rest site, and I would like a guaranteed attack. So I am trying to do a blend of attack and defense. Right? So why not retain a card that is guaranteed to hit later on once I draw it? I think it's not bad. Okay, here we go. Let's play our powers. Let's do study, mental fortress. Gain 2 strength. Use a random power card. Yes, absolutely, I will do that. Question: does this card come back to me? This Sands of Time. It does. So let's do establishment. Or maybe smite. Let's do establishment because it's easier to think about. Retained cards get -1 energy use per turn. Okay. Now here comes his biggest, baddest attack. Go ahead and play Halt. You shall not do that. I'll crush your joints if you do. A couple follow-up strikes. And yeah, buddy, have fun. Sense of Time goes down 2 now. Don't have a way into Wrath, but let's go ahead and smack you. Halt, buddy, don't hit me. Couple strikes. Do I want a way into Calm? Yeah, I do. Which card do I want back? I want my Eruption back. Okay. I have a way back into Calm. Let's start by playing. If you get Crush Joints. Crush Joints me. Halt is a decent card here. If you get Crush Joints. No Crush Joints with all of my draw. I want to apply Vulnerable and go at this dude. Do I have any more draw at all? No. Okay, we live with the results. Forward Sands of Time. It's going to do 44. Follow up. It's more energy. Watching our energy, making sure that we're not going too low. Go back into Calm. And we want to bring something back. Sands of Time. Okay. Crescendo costs 0. Do I have what it takes to kill him this turn? Even if I don't, I'm not scared of this attack he's bringing in. Crush Joints will make you vulnerable. Now you're rinsed. Rinsed. At the start of my turn, gain 2 Mantra. Entering Mantra could make this turn, like, make this build unbelievable. Whenever you exit Calm, gain an additional energy. That sounds great. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Or upon pickup, remove 2 cards from your deck. I want to, whenever you exit Calm, gain energy. I think that's going to be really nice. I have a lot of draw. Energy is what I need. I would like to do some card removal service if I could, please. So for this laddie, I need a way in and out every turn. Let's just start with a talk to the hand. Try to gain a little bit of block. and play a power. I mean, that's all I can do right now. He's gonna deal damage to me. Okay, let's do this. Crescendo. Follow up. I will. How are you? I can put up a bunch of block in this form and then swap back using meditate, and I'll block all the incoming damage, and I'll draw something that I want to get next turn. Hello. Oh, she's gonna... Yep, she wants to be a little bit of a menace. I understand. She's feeling very rubby and dubby. I did have to pause right there. Lily is being very cute. Very cute. Don't start rubbing on the cords, dude. Lily. She's a very good cat. Okay, let's hit Eruption. We're gonna get bonus energy. Let's play some halts. Like, you won't deal damage to me because I draw too much damage. Or draw too much block now because of the halts. And now all of a sudden, like, I don't know. Feels like we have what we need. We play Devotion. I don't know if we need Devotion. We needed some more damage. Still in Wrath form. Sands of Time will do 40. That'll be enough, right? You don't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Halt is the way. But maybe I've already got the sweet spot. 2 halts. Let's go third. And then that's it. Unless, of course, there's one on sale. Oh, my retained cards will cost less. Ice cream! My beloved. Energies conserved between turns. That's such a good card. Okay, so we got Protect now. That'll definitely take the spot of a Basic Defend. So sorry. The Basic Defends, but only 5 block. Choose one of... Do I want to heal 30? Or choose one of 20 cards? Let's do one of 20 cards. There's no way I don't find something I want, right? Maybe Protect. Or Rush Down. That'll give me draw. Okay. Whenever I swap stances, I will now gain energy. Let's play this out a little bit on the defensive. Let some cards retain. Oh, wait. I start with Thorns. Get owned. You guys just owned yourselves. Okay. You start this turn with Crescendo. And Crushing Joints to annihilate you. Put up some more block. Eruption gives you the work. Sands of Time gives you the work. We block all the incoming damage, and Thorns kills you. But it's just like I'm thinking get owned. If only I'd gotten some pressure points plus his last run. Being able to enter Calm would be great. You can't afford anything here, I don't think. Yeah, only 19 gold. I'm broke, boy. I'll rest. See if I get a card that I want. Wreath of Flame is good with Crush Joints. If you're in Calm and you draw them together. I'll take it. And that's basically going to be it for me for cards. It's got to be. I will play Devotion. I gain some block with Halt. Talk to the hand on the Big Lad. This turn's gonna hurt. How dare you wound me? I have all my own cards I need to draw. I can't be drawing your cards. Wrath. Alt. Not enough energy. But this is gonna be another turn where we take a lot of damage. Only 10 though. I mean, you got a decent chunk off. Okay, I don't have any skills to play, so sorry about crushed joints. What do we want to go for? I can't play attacks. I'm tangled. That's it. That's gotta be GG rip in peace. Tangled absolutely owns me. I needed to go for damage there, and that's how it goes. I didn't know if that run had juice, but I felt like we were gonna make it. Let's check our overall wins and losses with each character. Let's see. Ironclad is 3 wins, 22 deaths. The Silent is 3 wins and 10 deaths. Defect is 2 wins, 18 deaths. The Watcher is 2 wins and 19 deaths. The Defect and the Watcher are definitely falling behind. They're almost catching the Ironclad, who I used to learn the basics of the game. And Ironclad is starting to really outpace everyone else. So maybe we'll do an Ironclad just to see if we can push Ascension forward with him. Or I think maybe we'll go Defect next time. See you guys there. Bye.